Hello! Got something new for you today. I'm the Loon, this is the Sword of Unboxing, and may your beer be laid under an enchantment of surpassing excellence for 7 years. Let's get into this. Alright. So, this is the Flytanium Zenith. Cool little pattern to match the pattern on the Zenith. That's fun. Did get a couple extra stickers. I think that's all that's in there. Alright, so let's open this thing up. And there we go. Ooh. I did get the green. I don't have enough green in my Balisongs. So we got, of course, the Balisong itself with the little bally boot, which is kind of nice. Some extra hardware action. Pivot screws, sex bolts, washers, phosphorus bronze. This is 7075 aluminum. Runs on bushings, T10 hardware. A hardened steel trainer blade. It is a channel design with speed channels, which is kind of cool. Actually looks pretty nice. I do like the green quite a bit. So yeah, let's give it a little flip. Okay, it definitely comes lubed. Press fit Zen pins. Little Flytanium logo there. You can see that. I do have to get a little sound test in there because I do think it sounds pretty good. Very glassy. The tune on this is really good. There's a tiny bit of wiggle, but like barely anything, and obviously no tap or anything like that. But not bad. It's definitely got that high-pitched blade ring, but I don't mind it. I kind of enjoy ring in my Balisongs, and that high pitch doesn't bother me too much. I know some people might not like it, so bear that in mind, but overall, yeah, sounds really good. Okay. It is pretty blocky on the handles. The handles have a decent amount of grip. I don't know, they don't have that typical slippery sandblast or blasted finish. Ooh, okay. Feels a little weird. Not bad. Kind of, I don't know, a little blocky. The handles feel kind of thick, but not in a bad way. Actually kind of reminds me of the Zyzix. That thing's got some thick handles. Ooh. Come on. Still getting better at these. Better pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ugh. Okay. Ooh. Can I fan this thing? Ugh. Okay, yeah, fans are not the easiest. Oh, the choker fan's pretty nice. But okay, there we go. You just need to get used to it. They're a little hard to get into on this thing. Maybe I, again, just need to get used to it. update with the full video, hopefully soon. We'll see. I haven't really done any of those yet, but okay. Maybe I need to break it in a little as well, but okay, yeah. Kind of starting to get used to it. Not terrible. It is a $60 battle song. I got it on their sale for, I think it was like 45% off, and it ended up being like 35 bucks. I'm not crazy about no bite handle indicator, but it is that double-edged Zenith blade design, so I do get it. It would have been nice to have something. I'm not crazy about double-sided battle songs. I've tried them before. And I don't know. I feel like you're really limited, but this is a trainer, obviously. So like, it's not going to cut you no matter which side. But just for training purposes, I like knowing which handle it is I'm grabbing. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about this finish. It is a little chalky. Okay. Ooh. Kind of. Yeah, it's alright. 60 bucks, so I mean it is competing with things like the cheese. The Sirius is, I think, 75 for the trainer model. I don't know that I would recommend it over those. I honestly, my impulse flips a little better. I like my Overlord more. That was about 70 bucks. That was about 70 bucks from Nibalis, and I think that extra 10 bucks really gets you a lot. It's not bad. Rollovers are alright. Chaplains are fantastic. It's a little scratchy. This little bit here tends to get your finger, I think. But you could do a lot worse as a starter battle song. I do like that green quite a bit. The finishes on these I do think look pretty dang good for the cost. It's kind of like a dusty neon green. I don't know, see how well that gets picked up, but yeah, I don't know. I do like the finish on the blade. It's kind of a smooth finish with the black blade. I know Nibalis often, their black blades have kind of a chalky feel to them. It does wear in a little bit, but it's kind of annoying at first. But yeah, overall this feels pretty good. I do think the entry-level, kind of lower mid-level market is pretty saturated with options, and I think you could probably do better with the 60 bucks, maybe throw in an extra 10, 15, 20 bucks and get something a lot better. And this might just be like personal preference kind of coming into play, but it's not my favorite feel, which is kind of disappointing, because I do like the design a lot, and that Zenith blade I feel is just kind of iconic at this point. But not bad. I'm kind of, I think, getting a feel for it. Let's try ladder again. One more time. It is sticky, but it is chalky sticky. I don't know if that's great. It's not bad. It's really not bad. You could, like I said, you could do a lot worse for an entry-level battle song at 60 bucks, but I think you'd be better off with an Orion. Ooh, come on. With an Orion or a Cheese. I do think my Impulse flips a little bit better. Granted, it's going to be less durable. The materials aren't quite as nice on the Impulse. That's part of the reason that it's so inexpensive. But, I don't know, I'll probably use this thing as a beater. I got it for pretty cheap, so that'll be kind of nice. Ooh. But yeah, that chalky finish is kind of throwing me off. Well, I'm trying to practice pinky catch. We'll get there. Need to do another progress report, but yeah, not bad. Like, the finish on it is really nice. It looks great. I love this milling pattern in the handles. It does add quite a bit of grip. The jimping is pretty good. It's fairly aggressive. It does dig in nicely on those ladders. I'm kind of curious what it'd feel like with the zippy insert. Add a little bit more blade weight. It's not a whole lot of material there, but overall, not bad. Do I think there are better options for a similar price point? Definitely. But Chaplin's better than the Vault. Don't like the finish quite as much as the Vault. Even though I'm not crazy about blasted aluminum, I'm less crazy about chalkiness. Ooh, that would have been bad. Yeah, that's all I really got. Probably going to be a short video, but cool. I like the accessories it comes with. The unboxing experience is great, but could do a little better. That's all for now. Catch you on the flip side.